Hello friends, this is Shagnik and welcome back to Placement Wala, your one-stop destination for placement preparation. So guys, as you can see in the title of this video, the video is about which company to choose. So one of the greatest dilemmas in a student's life is to choose a particular company from the multiple offers or multiple job offers they have in their hand. So for those who have only one offer or those who chose to sit for a particular company, it's great to hear that at this stage of your life, you have the clarity to choose a particular company that fits your career goals. But for those who have multiple offers, multiple job offers in their hand, it is very much essential to wisely choose one of the offers from the many they hold. Okay, so to clear up all their doubts, to provide them provide you all with a clarity of thought of which company to choose among the multiple offers you hold, this video is for you and will clear up all your doubts from your mind throughout this video. Okay, so without any further delay, let's move on to the video. So guys, you may have offers from multiple companies, multiple big names like TCS, Accenture, Deloitte, IBM. It may be from CTS, Capgemini, or many other big brands which are recognized internationally. Now, as per your career goals, as per your job role, it is very much essential that you choose the best that suits your wish, that suits your career goals. Now, the future of your career path, the way your career path would look like in your future depends on the stepping stone of your corporate world, which company you are starting with. It is true that a single decision is not at all, a single decision cannot turn your entire life, okay? But it is also true that a single decision is what is required to shape your future better, to shine yourself brighter in future. Now to do so, you need to very wisely select one of the companies from the many, one of the job offers from the many job offers you are holding. And to do so, I have divided out multiple points, multiple key features that you need to take care in order to choose a particular offer from the many you hold. I have divided the essential factors that you need to consider and have in detail discussed it throughout the video. So be there till the end so that you get the clarity of thought to consider a particular job offer from all the big companies, all the big names that you hold with you. Okay. So the first and foremost point that we need to take care of while choosing a particular offer from the many we have is to consider the compensation and benefits provided by that company. So guys, the main motive of ours going into a career option is to earn more money so that we can deal a better life, we can help our family members to deal a better life and have a greater future. And to do so, we need money, and that would be determined by the compensation and benefits provided by a company. So one of the greatest myths while choosing or while checking the compensation provided by a company is that people think higher CTC refers to a better compensation. But no, that's a great myth because your CTC is not what comes in your hand. Rather, the CTC is broken down into three parts, that is the fixed pay, variable pay, and bonuses. Now, this fixed pay is what comes to your pocket every month. Now, this factor, that is greater the fixed pay, greater or better is the offer provided by an organization. Other than that, you may have some perks or benefits provided by the company like health insurance. You are paid off in time. You have, let's say, a lower or smaller notice period. Okay. Other than that, you may have some travel allowance, you may have some food coupons. Also, the latest trend after the COVID is to provide the work from home facility or the hybrid facility. Okay. So if you have the work from home facility, that is a plus, because you see, if you are working from the comfort of your place, of your home, then it is very natural that your productivity would increase. Other than that, you would get enough time to do some side hustle so that your income increases further. Okay. Also, you would get ample rest while working from home because your traveling would be less. Also, adding a point that working from home would let you travel less, and hence your travel expense would be saved. So as a result, these all features are a plus. Always an organization that provides you these features is should be one of the priority organizations to choose from. Other than that, you may take care of points like the EPF, NPS, or gratuity benefits provided by the company. The better these facilities, the better is the offer. So you can rely on the offer letter provided by your company, because that is where you would get every details about your CTC breakdown. Other than that, you can use tools like the offerspill.com or Levels FYI to get insights about the offer you have. Okay, so let's move on to the next point. The next point to consider is the job role and work profile. So yes, being a fresher, it is very much expected from you that you should be flexible enough, you should be open enough for any of the job roles provided. But the case is that if you, let's say you are an BTech holder from CSE. In that case, your entire education is based on tech, and most probably you would also want to go into a job role that is related to the tech sector, because uh, it is obvious that one who has completed BTech in CSE, he or she would never like to go into some consultancy role or support role. Until and unless you don't have an option, it is better that you avoid these kinds of role, because first of all, uh, the stepping stone for your corporate world decides how your future or how your career path would look like. And in order to get a better future, get a better career path, you must avoid these kinds of role while going for a particular job. If you have options to go into the tech sector, it is always recommended to go into the tech sector, especially for engineering graduates. Okay, because you see, it is not very much viable to switch a job, switch a consultancy or support role to a tech role later on in your career. So it is always recommended that you start with those tech roles so that you get a better future. Now, other than that, if your company allows you to internally switch your job roles, your tech stack, then it is a better option. Other than that, if you are getting in a particular job role, if you are getting the tech stack of your choice, then also it is a plus point, because it is always good to have tech stack of your choice, because that would lead you to have a better productivity and to excel further of the others that are working with you, or whoever is working with you, you would excel from them. Okay. Other than that, you must also take care of the benching policy of a company, because greater benching time would lead to a weaker resume, and hence you would not get a better future. So I hope this point is clear. So let's move on to the third point, that is the uh, learning opportunity you would have in that particular job role. Let me do it some other color. The learning opportunity that you would have, the career growth opportunities that you would have, and most importantly, the work culture and the work-life balance that is provided by the organization. A better work culture is always to have, it is always recommended that you opt for a better work culture. You may get a lower pay, but having a good work culture is essential for your mental peace and essential for your productivity. And that is for sure, that greater the productivity you have, greater is your greater is your will to work, and hence greater is your aspect, or greater is your uh, possibility of getting a good future. So what all points you need to consider? First of all, internal training must be good. A company like TCS, Wipro and Infosys, they provide so much so good internal training that while you switch your job, you would have an edge over anyone else. Certification reimbursement, like a few companies provide you money to have certification done. So if you have those opportunity, then it is always good to go for those companies. Also, promotions or vertical growth. Okay, so a few companies are there who are not much willing or are reluctant to provide you promotions and have hikes. So a company that provides better opportunity of promotions, better opportunity of hikes, it is always good to go in those particular organization. Switch technologies, which I mentioned earlier also, you must go for an organization which allows you to switch your technology internally, not like you would go on working throughout your career on a particular technology. No, that is never recommended. Always go out for an organization where you can switch technologies internally. Okay. Work-life balance, yes, work-life balance is very much essential. A company which does not think about the life of the employee or does not think about a balance of life of the employee is never a good organization. An organization must always think of their business at first. It is their priority, because without a good business, they would not be able to offer you a uh, good salary, or let's say good work-life balance. But yes, the company must also parallelly think of the work-life balance, think of the betterment of their employee. Other than that, uh, if the organization is not thinking about that, then uh, I recommend you not to opt for those particular organizations. Yes, team cultures and manager supportiveness is very much essential, and this also come under this work-life balance itself. So I hope this particular point is also clear, and uh, the things that you need to keep in mind while choosing a particular job under this section is very much clear to you. Hoping that it is clear, let's move on to the next point, that is brand value. Yes, this is a very good point. Okay, so if you are going for an organization, always go for an organization that has a greater brand value. So for freshers, if you are going into organizations or startups, then in that case you must go for startups that provide you very good technology, or provide you a very good pay, and also provide you to work on various interesting projects. But if you are not going to get job into those particular startups, then always go for always go for MNCs, always go for brands which are globally recognized, which have a stature, a great stature into the corporate world, which has a name, has a brand. So that while you switch your job later, that would help you have an edge over the others. So it must be recognized globally. It must impose a strong impact in your resume. Okay. Other than that, market position, like the revenue must be great, because without a great revenue, it is very much the company would not be predictable enough that they would hold you as an employee for a longer time or not. So your job security is directly dependent on the market position of the company. Other than that, what all location you get, if you are getting a location which is in a very costly city, in that case, most of your salary would be expensed out, most of your salary would be drained out in order to maintain your daily chores. So it is always recommended that if you are getting a good location, a location of your choice, in that case, it is recommended to go to a company that is providing you the preferred location. Okay, so if this particular point is clear, we would be moving on to the next point. that is job security. Okay. So yes, a company that provides greater job security is a company to go for. Yes, that is very clear. There is nothing more to say about this. The greater the job security, the better is the company. Okay. And how do you know about the job security? So for us, for people uh, who are joining the corporate after this COVID era, it is uh, the best opportunity. The COVID era provides you the best opportunity to or the best data of how secure a particular company is. So how would you know that? So you take a look into your LinkedIn, into your layoffs.fyi or TechCrunch, like you can use these tools in order to uh, know the layoff order or the way the company lays off and get data about that so that you can understand how secure a particular company is in terms of job. Okay. And the best thing to check out is the layoff data from the COVID period. The the companies which retain their company in that dire situation of COVID also, so those companies are the most secure companies to work with, and opting those companies is a better choice over the others. Other than that, benching policies, as I mentioned, there are certain companies like Infosys, TCS, which terminate you if you are longing enough in the bench period, but it may not be because of your fault that you are in the bench, because it may be due to the lack of project that you are into bench. But if these kinds of lack of projects may be a reason that you are into bench, and because of which you may get laid off, if a company is having this kinds of policy, then it is recommended not to opt for those kinds of companies. Okay. Let's move on to the next point. And the last point to consider is the suggestions. So the most optimal way to choose a particular job is to get suggestions the uh, from first of all your alumni of your college, that is your senior bhaiyas or didis. Other than that, you should connect yourself to employees, to current or maybe previous employees of that particular organization, to get real life insights from them, because they know how the company actually works, and they would help you get the actual data. You can get the actual understanding of the company from them only. Okay. So it is recommended that you connect to employees via LinkedIn. You get a good network with the college alumni so that you get real life insights about a company. Okay. Other than that, you can also use online tools, like you can get reviews of a particular company from the actual employees who have worked in those companies using tools like Glassdoor, Blind App, or Ambition Box. These all tools would really help you to uh, filter out better companies to choose in terms of reviews provided by their current employees, their previous employees, or individuals who know about the corporate world very well. I hope I was clear throughout the video, and I was able to provide you a clarity about how to choose how to choose the best organization from the many job offers that you hold in your hand. And I wish you best of luck for your future endeavors. And I hope this video provided you clarity about how to choose the best organization. And if you go on choosing those points which I discussed throughout the videos in a wise manner, then it is for sure that you choose the best organization that suits your quality. So if you like the content, please hit that like button, share it with your friends to provide them clarity about this dilemma, and also subscribe to the channel for more such content. If you have any doubt or any suggestion for us, please reach out to us through the comment section. We'll be meeting you soon in another such video. Till then, take care. Tata. Bye bye.